guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am filming today. What am I filming? I just had like a complete blank. It's an empties. What month is the empties? April empties. I am filming an April empties. Wow, I just had like one of those moments where my mind went completely blank. That was pretty trippy. Okay, so I am going to basically tell you if I like the product, would I repurchase, if it was, worth the money. And once I'm done talking about it, I'm going to shove it in this disposable shopping bag to bring it to my recycle bin in my garage. So if you guys have seen my empties before, you guys know the drill. I save my empties in the Sephora reusable bag, and then we make the transfer to the shopping bag once I've talked to you about them. So I'm going to just dive right in and try and get this done in a decent manner because I do have quite a bit of stuff to talk about. So I'm going to just pull out no particular order. I finished a Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation Concentrate. This is a sample of 3 different shades of the foundation, which is kind of nice. I really jumped on the opportunity to try this in a sample size because I learned that I did not like this foundation. I'm wearing the darkest color today on my face, and I just found every time I applied each shade to my face that it was not meshing well with my skin chemistry. It really accentuated, I can't even say it accentuated dry patches because I don't have dry patches. I've been really good in hydrating my skin. However, it made my skin look dry and scaly even though my skin wasn't dry and scaly. Do you guys know what I mean? So I'm going to pass on this. I'm not going to purchase this in full size just because I don't think it's worth the money for my skin type specifically. So I'm glad that I got to try it in the sample version, but I will not waste money to purchase it in full size. There's no way. I finished a Bath & Body Works hand soap in Black Cherry Merlot. This was my last winter scent of the season. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I'm now moving on to other summer scents because you guys know my summer scents are my jam in body creams and hand soaps. So I did like this scent though. This was a mixture of dark cherry, black raspberry, and sumptuous merlot. This was nice for the colder months, and I love their Bath & Body Works hand soaps. You guys will always see them in my empties regardless. I finished a whole container of my Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nail gummies with biotin. This comes with 220 gummies. Get this at Costco for like, I think $14 or $15. Normally I think they're like $19 at Costco. Sometimes you can get them at sale. I get the big jar because I take these every day for my hair, skin, and nails. So I do have a repurchase of this, and I have opened up my repurchase on these, and they taste good too. So you're not having to not have to enjoy it when you take a vitamin. You know what I mean? Anyways, moving on. I finished a shampoo. This is the L'Oreal Arginine Resist ×3 shampoo strengthening action. I got this in a Vox box from Influenster. If you guys don't know what Influenster is, definitely check Influencer app out. You can review products and get free products to review in return. They sent me the shampoo, the conditioner, and the leave-in spray for my hair. I finished the shampoo. I'm still working on the conditioner and the leave-in spray. I do like it. It is good. I do notice that there's less fallout in my hair because this one is supposed to prevent fallout in hair and strengthen your hair. So yes, I did notice a difference in the amount of fallout of my hair. It did decrease. Probably I would give it maybe 3 to 4 weeks of using this product. So thumbs up. I would repurchase once I have so many shampoos to go through, but I would definitely repurchase that in the future. Okay, so I finished a Ocean Salt by Lush. This is like my second tub. I'm going to repurchase this for sure, but I'm going to repurchase the smaller jar. 1, it's cheaper in the smaller jar, and 2, I can't get through this fast enough to meet the expiry date that's on here. So the smaller jar is going to be what I repurchase, but I love the Ocean Salt. It really helps my face in particular. The scrub helps disinfect my face. It helps take away the oils, the excess oils, and it helps disinfect any areas to avoid breakouts and acne and all that. So I really do love the Ocean Salt. I'm going to back to Lush this, so I'm going to put that on the side. Okay, so I also finished a thing of makeup wipes. These are the Neutrogena makeup removing towelettes, the night calming ones. I prefer the moisturizing ones in the really greeny, bluey like packaging, but I do love the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes line. So this line in particular, whether it's the regular blue one, the purple one, or even the dark bluish green one, I like them all. So I will continue to repurchase the Neutrogena wipes. They're my top favorite makeup removing wipes of all time to date. I finished another Lush product. So this one was the Fair Trade Foot Lotion by Lush. And this was a whole foot locker of ingredients to treat and soothe tired, sore feet. So this smelled... Ooh, there's a little bit left that it ended in the bottom. So I'm going to use it since I got it open. So this looks like it's pink, and you can even use it on your... You can use it on your hands and your arms. I used it all over my body. Smells like mint. I want to say mint and cinnamon together. I can't really describe it. It smells good though. Like, it's very hydrating, so you really have to work it into your skin. Something that you wouldn't use for a daytime cream. Like, this is more of a nighttime lotion. So I definitely would suggest using it at night. But I do like how it was very hydrating, and it does have like good ingredients like cocoa butter, and the cocoa butter helps with dry skin, especially if you have cracked feet. The cocoa butter will definitely help the cracked feet or any cracked skin that you may have. I just like to use this on my arms and my legs, aside from my feet, because my arms and my legs do get super dry. But anyways, I did finish this up, and I'm going to back to Lush this. I don't think I'll repurchase it though, because it was really hella expensive. I think it was like almost $40 for this container. And to be totally honest, I can, do my Bath & Body Works body lotions for cheaper than that, and I get, more for the price of that foot lotion. So depends on where you want to spend your money, and personally I can just find something a little cheaper. But if you guys want to splurge yourself, this one is a good one. I would prefer it more in the winter time, so definitely try it out in the winter time. I finished a perfume bottle, you guys. This is my what's it called, Britney Spears Curious. There's a tiny tad bit left in there that I just can't seem to get out because of the way the straw is sitting. So it is completed. I am moving on from this. I kind of am glad that I'm getting rid of the Britney Spears Curious perfume, because I'm over the scent. It's not a scent that I would gravitate towards now. I used to wear it in high school. I'm 28 years old, so it's been more than 10 years. I'm just over the scent, and I'm moving on. So, I mean, for a young girl, I would definitely suggest Britney Spears Curious, but young girl meaning like in her teens. But for me, I'm way past it now. I also finished a Bath & Body Works Wild Madagascar Vanilla, scrub? This is a scrub, and it's a vanilla bean, Wild Madagascar, African Pear, Wild Jasmine. That's what this is. Love the Bath & Body Works scrubs. These scrubs are so affordable, and you can definitely get your body exfoliated no problem. I have repurchased in different scents, so you will see more of those to come. Whew. I finished a toothpaste. This is the Colgate Optic White Icy Fresh toothpaste. It claims that it's whitens teeth in 1 week, goes beyond surface stains removal to deeply whiten. You guys, this is so true. I noticed a difference within like 2 to 3 days of using this puppy. The Optic White by Colgate is by far my favorite whitening toothpaste of all time. It really does the trick. I do use this toothpaste every other bottle, just because my teeth do get sensitive, so I will use the Colgate whitening every other bottle, and in between bottles of the Colgate whitening I will use my Sensodyne, because my Sensodyne is my ride or die. But the Colgate Optic White is a hella good one for whitening teeth. Okay, so I finished a facial cleanser. This is the Biore Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. This was just the gel cleanser. Comes in a pump. It is drugstore. It was okay. I mean, it cleaned my skin. Not my favorite. It was not my favorite, but, it did the job. It really did remove the makeup from my face, and that's what a cleanser should do. So if you guys are really, you don't want to spend a lot of money, you want a charcoal cleanser of some sort, but you don't want to go overboard on the price, check out this one. It is affordable. It didn't break me out. It didn't, my skin didn't react badly to this, so it is an option for those of you out there that are interested in a charcoal gel cleanser. Okay, so I finished 2 samples, which I have tried before. The Kat Von D Lock It what is this called? Lock It Featherweight Primer Base. So I have tried this in the past, and I also had the Lock It Tattoo Foundation as well. I've actually had a full size of the foundation in the past. I do not like the foundation, and I do not like the primer. The primer, it does claim it's featherweight, and it is, because it's a very watery base primer. It does not fill in your pores, so don't think it fills in your pores, because it does not fill in your pores. Do not get this mixed up. This is not a pore filling primer. As for the foundation, it is a very heavy foundation. It's like a cement truck poured cement on your face. That's what this feels like. I do not like it. I don't know how people really enjoy this foundation. I love Kat Von D eyeshadow palettes, contouring palettes. I mean, she's amazing with lip products as well, but the foundation, definitely not my favorite. Too heavy for me, too cakey for me. I don't appreciate it, and I will not purchase in full size. So I have finished a Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Nude. This one I've had for a while. It was one of the, when they first came out with their glosses, it was one of the ones that the first ones they came out with, and yeah, it's gone totally bad, to be totally honest. I think I have about that much left. Like, it's at the very bottom, so I'm tossing it because I have another nude gloss that I can use. So that one is definitely done. I will not repurchase Gerard Cosmetic glosses. I do have a handful of Gerard Cosmetic glosses still in my collection, and I will be trying to use those up and get them out of my collection, because I do not want to associate myself with that company. Just my personal opinion, based on my personal experiences, and yeah, so you're gonna see them, whether I've enjoyed them, whether I haven't enjoyed them. You will see them in either favorites or Empties videos as I use them up, because even though I do enjoy the product, I will not repurchase, just because of my own situation and my own experience with the owner of the company. Long story, doesn't need to be told. Anyways, moving on. So I finally finished my MAC Mineralized Moisture Foundation, you guys. I had been working so hard to get this done, and it took me a hell of a long time. This thing is freaking dried, like completely gone. I'm so excited. I'm gonna back to MAC this. I don't like it. I really don't like it. In the wintertime, I used it. It was supposed to be really good for your skin in the winter because it's very hydrating. I found it was too hydrating for me because my skin is already hydrated with all the moisturizers and oils that I use in my skincare routine. So I just found that this was way too hydrating for me, which is kind of funny, because usually you either find a foundation that's too drying. I never really found a foundation that was too hydrating. So this was a first, but I will not repurchase this. It was way too hydrating for me. I don't mind hydration in my foundation, but when it's too much, it definitely shows on my skin, because I am oily combination skin. But if you are super dry and you don't get oily at all, this one might be good for you. I did have a review on it as well, so if you want to check out the review, you can go back to my previous videos. I finished a deluxe size sample of the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This is for all skin types, rich in amino acids, gently cleanses face and eyes. Loved this. I enjoyed it as a morning cleanser, because in the morning I don't have any makeup on. So I use this in the morning to refreshen myself, and it definitely does. To be good in the shower too, if you shower in the morning time. I do have another backup of this in this size, but I will consider purchasing this in a full size. It's a little bit expensive. Full size is like $38, I believe. But I really do enjoy it, and I really do like it for my morning face cleansing routine. So definitely worth it. I find my skin is really soft after I use this product. Moving on. So I also finished a Wallflower by Bath & Body Works. I've started using more Wallflowers as well, just because I'm trying to finish up. This one is White Sands, in case you guys are wondering. So I started using Wallflowers in my bathroom because I share a bathroom with my brother, and, you know, guys stink, and anyways, so I started using my Wallflowers on the bathroom, and that's why I started to use my Wallflowers up. I'm not done my candles yet, but I have started to burn through them, and hopefully I will finish up my candles in the next 6 months or so, and then I'm just going to stick to Wallflowers instead. So yeah, that's my plan. Just because Wallflowers are less expensive, they're more safer, and yeah, can't go wrong. So moving on, I finished a beauty sponge. I use this beauty sponge quite a bit, and I used it with the MAC Moisture Foundation. And it's gotten to the point where there's like glitter bits in it from the foundation, because the foundation had a bit of a sheeny to it. I don't know. It's weird. So I am moving on from this. I had repurchased a Real Techniques complexion sponge, I think it's called. So I've been using that now. I also finished a Origins High Potency Vitamins Mineral Rich Renewal Cream. This is the 0.5 ounce. I love this. I have plenty of, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 backups of this. And I absolutely love this nighttime moisturizer. I will repurchase when I do, but I do have 4 backups of that right now, so you can tell I really like the product. I also finished a Growth Spurt American Classics. This is my nail polish base that I use whenever I do my nails. This helps grow my nails, keeps them strong, as strong as they can be, really. And I always repurchase this, get this at Sally's. It's my ride or die as part of my nail care routine. You guys have seen it in my Empties before. I am parting ways with my MAC liquid eyeliner in Boot Black. I've had this for so long, you guys, that first of all, it's gotten chunky, the liquid eyeliner, and it's not waterproof. So I can't get teary-eyed with this, or if I sweat, the transfer happens, and I just don't find it's worth it. So I'm back to MACing this as well. That used to be my ride or die liquid eyeliner in, oh god, in high school. But, you know, I've moved on to other things and more, you know, nicer liners. I don't know if MAC came out with a liquid waterproof eyeliner. If they do, I definitely will go and purchase it because I'd like to try it. I'm a MAC lover, MAC cosmetic lover, so I would love to know if they came out with one or not. I am getting rid of my EOS lip balm in Sweet Mint. It's almost done, but it just turned. Like, you know, when lip products turn, they don't smell the same anymore. That's what happened with this one, and I just can't put it on my lips anymore. It tastes really nasty, and that's not how it's supposed to taste when you first buy them new. So it turned, it's going. I use quite a bit of it. I mean, it's pretty much flat, so I'm not worried. These are really inexpensive. They're like under $5 at the drugstore. So that is going. I finished a Reconstructs Rebuild and Renew Nail Growth Oil. This oil I use on my nails every time I do my manicures. This is my ride or die nail product as well, to keep my nails looking so gorgeous and long. So I have repurchased this as well. I get that at Sally's. I have also finished a Buxom lip gloss. This is in the shade Melanie. This was when they used to have this color in Melanie. They've discontinued this line, and I think they reformulated, or they redid it, calling it something else, like a lip polish. I had a little bit left in here, but it's starting to, the scent of it is starting to go, so I'm not really worried because I did finish quite a bit of it. Like, most of it is gone. There's just maybe less than a quarter left, so I am letting go of that. That one I picked up in like 2010, so it's been 6 years. It's time to part ways with it. I finished a mini size of the Orly Argan Cuticle Oil. Love this. I picked this up in full size already as a backup. I finished 2 lip products by MAC. These are, what are they called? Sheen Supreme lipsticks. And this one is in the shade Gotta Dash. Let's see if I can open it. So this is in the shade Gotta Dash. It's just, I've turned it all the way up. It's like a coral shade. Very moisturizing on the lips. Has pigment, but it's very creamy. But I find that these, they sit in your fine lines of your lips. So I won't be repurchasing these again. I have one more in the same formula, but different color. This was in Full Spell? Full Spell. I can't read it because there's the numbering and lettering on top of the name, which kind of sucks because then you can't know the names, but whatever. I can't open this because there we go. This one's completely done. I dug it out, and this was like a hot pink. I don't know if you guys can see. It was like a hot pinky shade. So this one is going to go back to MAC as well. I will not repurchase that formula. It was not a formula I enjoyed. It did really accentuate fine lines and like crustiness on the lips, so I will not go back there. I finished also actually I'm getting rid of this because it got old. This is the Lush This is the Lush lipstick. Liquid lipstick, I maybe want to call it. It's in the shade Believe, and I'm getting rid of it because it's gone bad, and I don't know, I'm just not thrilled with the way the packaging, how the packaging came. It's like a glass bottle, you can't get all the product out, and it's a short stump applicator, so it's kind of hard to apply on the lips with this big thing in the way. I wouldn't repurchase this, and I think it was a horrible product because I just didn't agree on how the formula was done. The formula was very, it's hard to work with this type of formula, and I just did not enjoy it, so will not be repurchasing Lush liquid lipsticks ever again. Do not waste your money on those, I'm just saying. I finished a Lancome Hypnotic Star Mascara Deluxe Size Sample. This one, oh my god, it's so dry. This one is like a Christmas tree, I guess you could say, type of brush. It's a natural bristle brush, and it was all right. I wouldn't spend the $30-something on it in full size. I prefer my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara over this any day, so not worth the money for me to get it in full size. I am also parting ways with this mini Tarte Lip Surgeons lip tint in the shade Believe. Yeah, this one went bad as well. This is like over 2 years old. That's all that's in there product wise. It's not very much, and it did go bad, so I'm going to part ways with it. It was a very sheer lip tint anyways, and I don't like the sheer lip tints. And then finally I finished a essential oil. I love essential oils. This is from Aroma Force. This is in the scent Lavender, and this is 100% pure and natural. I love these. Lavender and peppermint are my top favorite essential oils that I purchase all the time. Lavender, this one here that I finished, I usually use when I can't sleep because it helps you sleep at night. The peppermint one I usually use if I have a bad headache and I'm trying to go to sleep but I can't. Sometimes I mix the peppermint and lavender together and I burn both oils and it helps me sleep at night. So I did finish the lavender one. I'm almost finished the peppermint one, and I did repurchase both of them 2 days ago just as backups because I cannot live without my essential oils, especially to sleep and relax at nighttime because I do have problems going to bed at night. That was it. That was all of my empties for April. It was a ton of empties, and I'm so proud of myself for finishing the products that I finished. I did let a couple of items go due to the fact that they were expired, but let's face it, nobody wants to put expired products on their face. It's just nasty, and especially on your lips, it's gross. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my empties. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.